Psalm 129:3-4 The Lord will cut the cords of the wicked. Verse 3 of Psalm 129 reads, The plowers plowed upon my back, they lengthened their furrows. Our psalmist is using a rather pointed metaphor to describe the deep scourging that God's children will receive at the hand of God's enemies, who ecstatically apply the lash at the command of the master deceiver, and they do so with a thoroughness which reveals the extent of their hatred. The plowers in this metaphor are Satan along with his evil demons who hold the reins of the plow as they incite foolishly deceived men to draw the furrow across the backs of both Israel and the church. Assuredly they are the enemies of Christ's church and therefore willingly inflict the most odious injury upon God's children. They willingly participate, doing the work of the deceitful devil and not holding back their hand from blood. They wield their whip to tear the flesh deep as if they were plowing a furrow in the field of Zion, making their undulations, tearing up the good soil from one end to the other while delighting in their cruel labor. The Jewish nation has been lashed by her adversaries so cruelly that each blow leaves an indelible scar as the scourge rips apart her quivering flesh as if it were but clods of clay. The whip cuts deep and leaves long and countless inscriptions, until the inflictor can see no other avenue unassailed by their unholy mark, and this is true in either Zion or the church. Satan and his minions prefer to carry on their pernicious work behind the backs of the saints, for they are as cowardly as they are cruel. Perhaps God will not notice? Psalm 129:4 The Lord is righteous, he has cut in two the cords of the wicked. The Lord is righteous. Whatever men may be, Jehovah remains just, and will, therefore, keep covenant with his people and deal out justice to their oppressors. Here is the hinge of the condition, this marks the turning point of Israel's distress. The Lord accepts the drawn-out furrows produced by the hatred of the wicked, but he will surely make them cease from their plowing before he has done with her. He has cut in two the cords of the wicked, that is the cruel unity that yokes the victim to the traces of the wicked. This is similar to a metaphor used in Psalm 124 in verse 7 picturing the fowler and a snare as the bird breaks free with the Lord's help. Psalm 124:7 We have escaped like a bird from the hunter's net, the net is torn, and we have escaped. God breaking of the enemy's instrument of oppression allows Israel to be released. On this side of the cross, things are a bit different because Christ went to the cross to release us from the fowler's snare. The choice to accept his pardon is ours alone.